Bobby, first of all, Blaise, where's Niagara?
Niagara Falls, it's right near Tampa. You know, it's down in the southern, actually it's more near Key West. I know it's no snow there, I'll tell you that for sure.
This is a big opportunity for you. You have a chance to start your own program. You have to, obviously, it goes without saying you're excited. What's your first job in heading up to the Niagara program?
Well, I think first and foremost, I want to make sure I recruit guys a little bit taller than me. And quite frankly, I never realized you were this tall, Bob. You know,
a little bit faster than me.
But with your hockey mind,
yeah.
No question. It's a fine combination. It's quite an undertaking. Really excited about it. It's a great school, and they've really made a commitment to the hockey program. It's in a nice hockey area up there, right on the Canadian border. Building a $6 million rink right on campus. It's a nice little school. So I'm really excited about it. I have a lot of work to do. Typically, a big recruiting class, as you know, from UNH days, might be 5-6 guys. I've got to go out and recruit about 25 guys as soon as I leave here, so that's going to be important.
When you talk about a new job, everybody has some trepidation, some nervousness. What are you concerned about in terms of starting a program? What are your worries?
Well, my biggest concerns is really the first recruiting year and just getting the infrastructure in place. You know, and once I'm going to obviously use a lot of the things I learned here with this program. Coaching with Jack Parker has given me a lot of confidence to move on to take this position. But recruiting, as you well know, is everything. You know, we got to make sure we get some talented kids, good character kids, and a nice blend of speed and size.
Obviously, your thrill here at Boston University was winning the national championship, but what's the most important lesson you learned from Jack as an assistant coach?
Well, I think one of the most important lessons I learned is that we need to teach kids things every single day, that you're either going to get better or you're going to get worse every day. Breaking things down into small segments as opposed to, you know, we got to win you can't win the national championship in October, November, December. You can build towards that, and to break it down and make the kids understand that, I think, is really important. And just, you know, he's a great communicator. All the kids really know where they stand in terms of what our assessment of them, when they're going to be playing, what they need to do to work on to get better. And as a player, you appreciate that, and now you feel like you're informed. You're not out in the dark.
When you look at this Boston University program, obviously, as I said, the national championship, what's your next greatest thrill in terms of your work here as an assistant coach?
Well, I told Bernie Corbett early today it was his first banquet where he was Toastmaster. But seriously, I would think our greatest thrill was knowing the preparation that we had to go through, playing Lake Superior, and to beat them last year to move on to win the national championship. That was certainly a big thrill. Anytime you participate in the Bean Pot, that's a great thrill.
Biggest surprise in terms of recruits that you had that you didn't anticipate a lot out of, that gave you much more than you ever thought?
Well, I'd love to say that Greer kid, you know, he was a kid that we obviously, it's a great story where he came here as a walk-on. I thought he had a lot of talent and whatnot. I knew he had a huge heart. You know, thanks to Mike Boyle and Jack and a lot of other people, he's had a great career. I think Danny Ronan's having a heck of a year for himself. He was somewhat an unheralded defenseman. There's a lot of great lessons of kids coming in here without high expectations, getting better here, and really having great college careers.
Good luck to you, Blaise. You go to Niagara. That's the same kind of kid you got to get up there.
Yeah, thank you, Bob.
Blaise MacDonald's been our guest, the new head coach at Niagara, and he'll do a great job. Back up to you, Bobby.